Three, two, one.
Awesome. Great job. Great job. And behalf of the Greater Pensacola Chamber of Commerce, our 1,100 members, our board of directors, staff, and ambassadors, welcome to the chamber. Just talking to you and the folks here today, learn about what you do. Such an important thing. And we are here at the chamber to support you. We're excited about you all being a part of it. And I want to present you with the certificate of membership.
Thank you.
And would like you to say a few words.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming to our ribbon cutting. We so look forward to an opportunity to serve families in the Pensacola area. We just thank you. We thank you for coming.
Okay, all right, Jennifer. So, thank you very much for inviting us to come celebrate with you all and do this ribbon cutting. So, you're the executive director of Family Promise of Escambia County. First off, let's ask, I'm going to ask you, tell me about what kind of fuels your passion for this industry and, why did you get involved?
Yeah. So I got involved because I was specifically contacted by the board and just by one of our founders, Ms. Donna Pruitt, and the passion for walking alongside families that are experiencing housing instability, knowing how needed that is in this environment with the cost of affordable living being very hard to come by, with there being a housing shortage, wages are not high enough. So we have an opportunity to walk alongside families to create kind of a safety net. And so there's probably nothing to me that is more important than that. So, yes.
Well, I love that. I love that. I actually just have relocated into a new residence, and it was very challenging. And, you get so much less house for the same dollar in just the last few years, and it really is astounding. And, for people who are that one paycheck away or, from being out on the streets or anything. And then you have the silent, or not the silent, but the homeless that you don't see. Those are the families,
Yes.
They're the ones that are staying at people's houses or just trying to find a place. And so the affordable housing is so amazing. Now, what is it that you all do to actually make this a possibility?
So we walk alongside families. What we do is based on the need of the family, but ultimately we provide a safety net for them as we stabilize families. Like you said, most of our families, they're not on the street corner, they're not holding signs, there is no addiction, there is no mental health. They're simply being that one paycheck away. They get one paycheck away, they get evicted, now they have eviction notice, they can't find housing. So we come alongside, figure out what they need to stabilize. That may be first month's rent and deposit. That may be a place to stay. That may be calling a landlord. That may be helping them get a job. But more recently, it's been helping them get jobs that pay higher wages. That may be getting them into a training program to earn more money. So we pull alongside based on what they need. In this specific building, it's a safe place for our families who are truly homeless to come during the day. We keep our costs low by housing families in churches in the evenings. So we don't have the overhead of running a shelter. It can be incredibly costly, as we've seen in this community recently. And so we don't have that overhead because we partner with local churches that, to be honest, often have space throughout the week. And they partner with us and they join in. So far, we're up to about 10 churches. So this is great news. We have quite a few more to go. So if anybody wants to join us, we'd love for you to be a part of what we're doing. But this is just a safe place. And we want it to be comfortable and nice and to infuse as much dignity into families as they walk through this door as possible, because being housing unstable is traumatic, it's embarrassing, and there's a lot of fear around it. So we just want this to be a safe place for them as they come.
Yeah, so I remember going to, I can't remember what it was, if it was like a launch party or it was something at Odd Colony. It was last year, and I remember learning about Family Promise and what you all are doing and how you all are doing it. And I think it's spectacular. And just a shout out to the churches,
Yes.
Who are participating in this program and really making their space available when it's usually closed and the lights are off, and now it's being used. as a community service. So shout out to your partners.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we couldn't do it without them. I have to tell people all the time, if you see us, it's only because of the local church. So we are where we are because of their partnership. First being one of them, even in our relationship in this space, it would not be possible without First United Methodist. For a long time, Gadsden Street United Methodist allowed us to be temporarily in their building, making this space possible. So all along the way, it has been churches supporting us that have made it possible. We're getting into more of a secular venue with businesses and nonprofits, but so far the wind beneath our wings has been local churches. So we can't say enough about them and to them and thanking them every chance we get. So
now I'm singing that song in my head.
we can sing it together.
You don't want me to do
It
that.
can be a duet.
Well, I love it. So,
Thank you.
okay, just for some context, we're talking about how we were mentioning some people that are living, check to check. They don't have any money in savings. And what are some of the numbers that you've seen for a family to move into a new residence? You're talking about first month's rent and a deposit. When you have $0 and you got to come up with on average what?
Right now, so you're looking at anywhere from $1,250 if we're lucky, without housing vouchers, right? And even if they have a housing voucher, the wait list is years, unless we can find a landlord that wants to jump into that game. But you're looking at the minimum $1,200. At the max, mostly we're staying south of $2,000, so $1,700 to $1,800 for a first month's rent. Deposit, sometimes some of our apartment friends have been good to us to do promotions where they can get in for $50 or something. Very rare. So we're looking at 2 times $1,200 or 2 times $1,700, and sometimes more if they're considered a risk. So easily north of $3,000 to move a family into their home.
Yeah, and that's for even a smaller home. That's like a 1-2 bedroom.
Yeah, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and these are not homes on Pensacola Beach that we're talking about. So these are homes that are going to need a little work, and we really try to move our families into homes that are safe. We have an incredible relationship with landlords. Charles Stallion being one of them. He's an incredible landlord working with us, with our families. Tons of properties in his network, willing to take risks, and so it is costly, and that is not deposits for utilities, which we're able to have partners like United Ministries of Pensacola. They are amazing about partnering with us. There's some other organizations, Salvation Army, some of the other folks. Opening Door does a good job with that, Community Action. So we're all joining in together, but it is costly. It is the reason why usually about the months of September to October, organizations in Pensacola start running out of money. This money used to last all year, but now it doesn't because of how expensive things are when we help people.
All right, so two questions. If someone would like to take advantage of the services that you all offer, how do they do it? What's the first step?
Yeah, the first step is getting in touch with one of our partners on our website. We need a local partner referral in order to move forward. So we want you to contact our local churches. We want you to contact some of our nonprofit partners. We have a couple of businesses that are partners, but you have to come through that partner referral. We need a way to kind of vet who you are and how you're coming to us. If you're not a partner, there's multiple ways to partner with us. We'd love to talk to you about those ways. So that's probably the first step.
All right, and then for anyone who wants to help support the organization, how do they find out more information and what steps do they have to take?
Yeah, the best way is to go to familypromise.org, familypromiseofescambiacounty.org. You can get us that way. There's our wish list, there's ways to serve, there's ways to give, there's learning more about our program, and so that's probably the best way to reach us. You can also call me. My cell phone number is on the website, so you can reach me anytime, literally anytime.
I love it. Okay, Jennifer Lusher, the Executive Director of Family Promise of Escambia County. Is there anything that you want to go ahead and tell the viewer before we wrap this up?
Yeah, we couldn't do this without the local church, like I said, and we couldn't do this without the support of the community. So we know that homelessness is a significant issue. We know that housing instability is a significant issue, and we're just a drop in the bucket. But when you have a ton of drops in the bucket that comes together, it can become an ocean. Maybe not an ocean, maybe a lake or a river, which is equally as helpful. So we're looking forward to partnerships. We're looking forward to people coming alongside us as we walk alongside families. So.
All right, excellent. Well, be sure to visit the website. Oh, what was the website?
Familypromiseofescambia.org.
All right, and then you can find out more if you want to take advantage of the services or be a supporter.